floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than imagine. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, 49ers. Ronald Jones, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Bit squeezy. Yeah, you nuts, fuck, boy. No, I was gonna call your phone, but the Seahawks ain't hit me up. I was finna call your motherfucking phone, but the Seahawks had hit me up. Alright, I'm gonna leave.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, fuck it. Let's run it then.
Here we go.
Fuck you, man. Yeah, man. Stuck around. We're going to see it. That's that.
Watch two.
To throw on third down. King. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
J.K. Got a nice name for a punter.
Fielded just inside the 20. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really see nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
All day, every day, any day. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, so you got to say that.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Get back there, Lonte.
Watch two. Hey, here we go.
2nd and 4. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's King. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Oh, no fumble from the good.
Ready. 6 yards. Let's go.
Swift. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 21-yard line.
I forgot I changed your number.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I changed all y'all. Sit on that shit, man.
2nd and 6. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 16.
So, McGlock, you gonna be out there? No, man, you ain't out that fuck, bro. I'm a nigga on this shit. You ain't out. Put that trusted man out there, man. I think y'all like this defense. Y'all love this defense, man. I like you love this defense too.
On 2nd down now, McClellan. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Matter of fact, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it, yeah.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
His sticks on.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I need his sticks. Savage, you on the double again.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
Stop playing.
That's me.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm going to use alert to 6 now. Don't do that.
2nd and 5. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Watch twins.
Oh, this is yeah. Going on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Good little field goal, bro.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not much to speak of. Followed a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones. Here to run. And they get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right into perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That's your thing, the still.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Under 10. Under 10.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
When you see zone defense, you got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
We got a home thing against homosexuality. It ain't right.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go back to the ground with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
When we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
What you gonna get me out of here? It's your 3rd, 4th season, big bro. Yeah, Ronald came, I had no favoritism. It was through the air.
On first down, it's Armstrong. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's caught by Bryant. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
You ain't getting that lead, but I'll take it.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Let's go.
On 3rd and 2, King. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Hey, fuck it.
Did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Great fucking
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now a 1st down carry by Jones. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Every time, like, you got a tag. That's all they want to tag. But you got to pick.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I know he ain't got it. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got to
What is it, Devontae? Can you beat him? Muhammad, can you route him? Chris, I know what you're going to do.
Looking to throw. He's
Can you
going
beat
to
him?
walk one deep
Can
left
you beat
side
this
here.
duck-ass nigga, man?
Inside the
Poor ass nigga.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays.
We got a new fucking birthday out here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, because once he took
Who
off,
beating niggas
I mean,
and
let's
shit?
face it,
Off
that
the
should have been done
press.
in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed
I don't
limits
have
out
time
there?
for this.
And
I put some
he
ice on her
went.
neck.
I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
58. The kitchen. Yeah. Kitchen. I'm gonna take my trash out.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Come outside, blue.
Back to throw. King. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Do that. Let's go, Luke. Got a running back. Let's go.
King now throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to fight for the
football.
He's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Put the lights up in my rim. Now I'm behind Neon. My car look like Creon. Holding on the man, though. Holding on the man. T nasty. Bring your bitch ass on this, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm finna call me a big phone and tell him that personally. Let's go. Let's go,
first down.
Let's go,
Armstrong. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I see you out there with that big duck ass nigga on your
2nd and 3. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown to this first half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Dante Pettis. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
I should have hit the little route, got a little first, call him a little time.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Yo, my team, this is your fault, nigga. You ain't getting paid.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Got a corn.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows?
Yeah,
It'll be a fly on the ball for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Jimmy's for some reason. You and Mika in the ground stop with Mika, I don't know what's up with Mika. Mika just, he got close to getting called gate a couple times too.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Punch you, Jimmy. Don't give a fuck. I want you to cut you, Jimmy. Come in, nigga, old lady. Come in, his sister. Just come in him.
To throw is King, operating from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
You gonna leave that too far, nigga. That's why. Fucking thing. Oh. Yeah, man. Faggot ass. Crack his game some kind of way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect. And some
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
You know my game. I don't mind. I brought you all my shit, bro. You throw that bitch in the chat for me.
Here we go. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll run it
I want to kill him, Fred.
And down inside the 15,
I want
shy
to kill
of the
him,
10.
Fred.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Push him back.
Oh, block 9.
On first down, Whittington. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
He's going to lock it up, then. He's going to lock it up. Hey, yeah, hey, I need to get. We don't move, bro. Hey, one move.
Check, watch 54,
Yeah,
watch 54.
yeah.
King from the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And Gay knocks this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit a partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
If I push you right here, right? You can break out? I really don't want to up here, but if I push you right here, you gonna break loose?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, he ain't in good.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
53, Mike. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, alert 3. Show it up.
Second and 10. Complete. Smith has it.
Hey, Dante, you keep acting like you want to break tackles and shit, bro, and I'm going to pass the ball, man. I'm going to cut motherfuckers. You keep acting like, you know what I'm saying? How you did that?
Nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Nobody went to, bro.
They'll set up to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
I just fucking got to. I like that. No, check 43.
He's checking.
They'll go with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's probably why, too, man. I'll be going up this #1 DB.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Oh, Chris. So, wait, he going to hold you, Chris? Is the nigga going to hold you, Chris?
Check 37.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. But when you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
Oh, I think you beat me too last year, too, Seahawks, too, on my quarterback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I think so. I don't know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here. Anything to seize that momentum back. Now left side on the swing pass. Nice move. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I like you too.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
You niggas ain't got it up there with you, nigga, dog. So look at you.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again to Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
That 49er right there, that's sad.
The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Give me that pussy like that, man. Take that shit, bro.
On 1st down. Armstrong. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong. He's inside the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I want nigga be at your top, though.
Oh, Lord. Now, who did this? It's a conspiracy. Damn. Man, fuck that shit. I put the stay down. Run some niggas over. Not my dog problem.
This offensive line, they're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
No, what? Oh, fucking shit.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The fullback is already been going. Yeah, I forgot I fucking dropped the other niggas. I got 2. Right, we signed another nigga.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
You got him on speed to get out there, man. He better stop playing. You can win a nigga over.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Now King on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Oh, but back up.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
I know you're the man, bro, but just please back up.
Pick it up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Feel me?
And that is
incomplete. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I know, but you talk to yourself. Tell the players what they should be doing and shit.
But they don't sometimes. They nice, but they don't
on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck to force Buckner. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Little Flutie right here a little bit, homie.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, man, you got to give me a bigger...
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. Pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I look, you can throw the ball up.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. They'll drop the throw.
Kid on me.
Caught inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. It's a 49
I mean, 1 year, you ain't want to score 1 year.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get on YouTube while you playing, yo. Anytime.
He can't do nothing but motherfucker. You talking about the Kings. Bitch, it's already in the air, nigga. Why I'm scared of you?
Oh, there you go.
It's already in the air, bitch ass nigga. Ain't nobody scared of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Yes, well,
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Who?
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A second down pass play, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage was too tight.
I'm talking about user Lucci, though. User Lucci, nigga in the wreck, nigga pawns, Lucci, nigga that Lucci.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hey,
watch Taylor right there.
Operating from the gun. King.
I got Taylor
The
burnt.
throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, King. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
My hand's fast on yours, little boy.
That looks like a throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Show me some. Right now, I cut down. Show me some aggressiveness, bro. Let the nigga knock the ball out your hand.
You shot to use what stick?
Hey.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. King now, operating from the gun. caught inside the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
There you go. Listen. I'm going to put you there. Where you at? There you go.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
There you go.
To throw is King. From the gun, he'll throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. King going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I got to take the dumbass Mike
Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Now King throwing on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Yeah, you know, every bullet, dude.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
Yeah, tone that shit up a little better.
So for San Francisco, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, got rid of fucking Wag and Swag and company gone. Got these other niggas already hurt. Random new niggas come hurt.
You gotta take that out, Smooth. We ain't finna do that. I'm gonna get that fire his ass.
Gonna be trained.
Look at that shit. It's a walk, bro. Niggas swung the apple, got all the way up under the rim, and laid them on the other side. Look at that goddamn walk, man.
Good, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up. Look at this shit. He's supposed to dunk that shit. Appreciate it. No, like this. Come on. Come on, big fella. You dumb ass.